So I realized that I have not done a Mandy's Magnificent Monthly Must-Haves in a long time, and so I'm just gonna, I guess, maybe start doing them seasonally. So these are some of my favorite things that I've enjoyed over the summer. Some of them are favorite things that I enjoy all year long, and some of them are new discoveries, some of them are old friends. So let's get to it. This is a new discovery, and this is EOS. EOS. I've heard a lot about this brand, or I've seen a lot about this brand because people carry those weird lip balms that are circular, and I have one. I don't like it just because I actually like how it feels on my lips, but I do not like the circular roundness of it. I drop it and it's I just don't like it. So anyway, it's too big, can't put it in your pocket, whatever. But so I was looking for cruelty-free shave stuff because I started to use the, what is it called? Dollar Shave Club. And I'll tell you about that in a second. I should have done that first, but I started to use shave cream. I haven't used shave cream, I've used regular soap for a long time, and that's been fine. My soap was not cruelty-free, it ran out, so now I had to find new soap. So I thought I'd find a new shave gel. So anyway, this is very creamy, it makes my legs feel very good. The thing I love about it is you can shave dry. And I was like, right, I'm gonna have some pain, I'm gonna have some irritability. No, so I did a couple test swipes or whatever, but I've done it and shaved dry. I love it, it smells good. Here's the only, there's some negatives to it. If you shave dry, you definitely need to, at least the Dollar Shave Club razors, it clogs them. So you need to have like a bowl of water or a bathtub at least nearby so you can like really shave off or rinse off your, the gunk, the lotiony kind of product ingredient that's in here because it clogs up your razor. And if you shave dry, it's moisturizing and it soaks into your skin, and I also don't do the best at moisturizing my legs, so my legs are probably more dry than the average person. So I can only do, like, normally I do my whole calf, and then I do my knee area, and then I do my thigh area. I have to break my calf into like probably 2 or 3 sections because if not it dries. This like dries up and like kind of like lotion. So but that's like my only complaint. But if I like to have like a scalding hot shower, and after 15-20 minutes my shower's done. It takes me 10 minutes to wash my hair, to wash and condition my hair. Plus I like to have that little standing there and doing nothing time. So I really like this, that I can do a dry shave. And when I was in the hospital, which I'm doing much better, thank you so much for all like the great feedback. I'm probably about 90% back to myself. So you know, I've never really been admitted to the hospital. Like, the last time I spent the night there, I was a newborn and being birthed. So, you know, I go to the emergency room, I'm like, gosh, I'm not that bad. Like, you know, I don't want to make a big deal. And they're like, we're going to keep you. So anyway, I'm doing a lot better. Almost back to good. So anyway, I would recommend this. It was like $3.99 at Ulta. Use your Ulta points. Get it. Got it. Good. Okay. Like it. Oh, no, wait, another complaint. For some reason, it jumps. It'll just like dive and fall, and like, it seriously, probably every other shower, it somehow falls from somewhere, and I put it in different places. It pretends it's top heavy. It's not, but that's how I see it. So just so you know, be prepared for like some curse words in the shower because it'll just jump on you. Anyway, so let's talk about the Dollar Shave Club. I will post my referral link below if you would like to do that. I don't know if it gets you, it might get you $5 off. I might have made that up, so no promises. But I'd appreciate it if you'd use my referral code because I think it does give me a couple dollars back to shave my legs. So I'm gonna tell you, because I'm an honest person, I got the mid-range one, which I think is called the Girlfriender, or maybe like that's like its nickname. This sucks. I don't like the angle of it, which I eventually got used to it. It just wasn't my, I think I used a Gillette Fusion, like the guide razor, and I loved it. But they're expensive. It's like $24 for like an 8-pack, $24 for an 8-pack. Yeah. Expensive, and I normally get them when they're on clearance and on sale and stuff, but it's still like really expensive. So they send you 4 razors, and this was, I believe, $4 a month, or I think $6. I should check into this before I do videos, but anyway, I'll link it at the bottom. You can find out. So I think $6 for 4 razors a month, and you can do monthly or bi-monthly. And normally when I was paying that much money for razors, I would probably use the same razor for like 3 weeks. Now I use them for probably like 8 to 10 days. I probably shave like in the summer like every other day, every 3 days. I hate shaving. So anyway, so it's not that expensive. I did not like this razor because I felt like it was like kind of taking a layer of skin off, so that I wasn't getting actually a smooth shave because it was giving just a little bit of a, like, because you know if like you get a scab or something. Anyway, so it had like hair under it, and it was kind of like a big ingrown hair, not like the scary ones that get infected, but it just seemed like within like 12 hours my hair was peeking back through my skin, but in a different way than just you got cold and it's growing out or whatever. I hope I'm making any sense. So anyway, I didn't like it. It didn't seem to give a really close shave because it seemed to be more cutting my skin than the layer of my skin than actually shaving my hair, which is weird. And then also, I probably 1 out of every 8 times I shave, I nick like an ankle or a knee or something like that. And it's only one spot. That's it. every time I shaved with this, and it wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't even know I was bleeding. It would just be in the middle of my leg, and I would have spots where I was bleeding, and there's a couple times I knew it, like I cut my hoo-ha. The pain. And then, like, I didn't even have anything to show for it. Like 2 days later it was like completely gone, and I was like, that hurt. But anyway, I would not recommend this one. It was very drying. My legs actually felt just parched, like just so thirsty, and so I don't like it. So I kind of like, people were on Facebook and they were like, we love the Dollar Shave Club, and I was like, well, I don't love it. And they were like, can we send you the next one up for free? And I was like, you can do that. And so this is why it's on my Mandy's Magnificent Monthly Mustache. These are cruelty free too, so I was super bummed when I didn't like that one. Super bummed, because they have one lower than that that's legit like $1. Like it's $4 for it's like $1 a blade. So I haven't tried that one. So this is their highest one. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it says. It doesn't say. So anyway, and every month they send you just a little free sample of like pre-shave gel, post-shave gel, stuff like that. So that's kind of nice. It's a very small sample. You'll be able to use it once, and that's about it. But anyway, this does have like a little moisture strip. It also has the razor right here. I believe this is $8 a month, so it's still like $2 a razor. That's really good, and I use these for about 8 days. And same thing, you can get them monthly, every other month. But so they just come like kind of like this. And your first one, you get the handle for free, so don't like think it's going to be like really expensive for the handle or whatever. But I've used this with just soap. I've used this with that EOS shave gel, and I love it. And it's cruelty free. It shaves normal. I've cut myself once in the 2 weeks that I've had it, and so that's normal for me. I don't feel like nervous that I'm just going to cut myself. My legs feel normal, like my normal type of dry, and I like it. So I would recommend this. If you are, I don't have like sensitive skin, I think I have like average skin, but if you like really are sensitive skinned, I would not get the other one, I would try this. And if you're tough skinned, then try the cheaper one, but it's only a couple dollars more for this one, and I love the handle more too. It might have been just me, user, operator error or something, but I also don't think so. I mean, it was cutting me on straight ends, like I've never cut my shin, ever. So I don't think I like my hair up like this. I don't really like my hair up, so I just need to tell you that. That is not my favorite thing. But this was easy. Okay, so please use my link if you are considering trying it. It's super cheap, super easy to cancel. If you needed to cancel, it looks like it's super easy to cancel. I mean, I haven't tried it. And they have great customer service. I mean, like they said, they sent this free, and I kind of like want to email them back and be like, can I pay for that? Because that was awesome. But I mean, I'm still going to continue with that. And I've already changed my thing so that that's the one that they send next. But that's excellent customer service. Okay, let's go to random things. Kroger chocolate milk. Now, you all know that I am like cruelty free, blah blah, and I'm trying, like this is the beginning of my journey. I have reduced my meat intake to about 50%. I'm not gonna go vegan. I mean, milk the tatas, we milk human tatas, milk cow tatas, just be nice to them about it. That's kind of my view. I might change my view. I don't know, because I haven't investigated this much about this stuff, because I'm trying to learn at a little at a time. But anyway, Kroger chocolate milk for you non-vegan people is the most amazing chocolate milk, and I don't even really love Kroger. It is a Cincinnati-based store, so they don't have them all over, like, you know, you have like a Piggly Wiggly, I think, and like a Lion something, and you have like a Save-A-Lot. So different grocery stores are different places, like it's not like Walmart where it's everywhere. So this might only be available to some of you, but it is the best, richest, thickest chocolate milk ever. And the thing, I have to buy them in half gallons because I will drink this in 2 days, and if there's a gallon, I will drink it in 2.5 days. And it's not good for the calories. So, love it. Get it, try it, tell me you love it. And another random bit, dill relish. I didn't know until like a year or two ago that they make dill relish, and I always get really upset because you can only get sweet relish at like the hot dog stand or whatever. And especially now that I'm trying to do meatless meat, which, man, veggie dogs are actually pretty good. So anyway, but you can have a bite of pickle on every bite, not a whole pickle coming out at you. Get this. And then, so there's been a lot of dog food recalls lately, like a lot. There's been 3 major ones in the past 6 weeks. And most of them are on like the chicken treats and stuff. Like, don't give your dogs chicken jerky because it may say made in America, but the ingredients might still come from China. So anyway, I'm really nervous about what I give my dogs. Like, if I just give them a little treat or something, I buy nice treats for them. But if somebody is like, can I give your dog a treat? I'm like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. But I am very aware of what I give my dogs for the most part. And there was a lot of food recalls. I've given them a lot of different types of wet food because they need that moisture. And I don't give them a lot. I probably give them like 2 tablespoons. They don't get a lot. And then they get dry dog food. I finally have a new dry dog food and everything that I like. But the wet food I just didn't like because some of them would have like normally have little chunks of food, and then sometimes you'd have like a big chunk, and I found a bone in one, and I was just done. So now I can random food, and it actually comes out to be a little bit cheaper. Not a lot if you are like, well, the effort, is it worth it? No, probably not. But really, I made in 3 hours of work, but over time, because you do the pressure cooker, it probably took about almost 24 hours. So you got to make sure that you're doing it when you're home, because you don't want to leave the pressure cooker on. I wouldn't. But anyway, 3 actual hours of work to can this, and it probably only took me 2 times doing this to get my money back for buying the pressure cooker. Yeah, that's why I buy a pressure cooker for the dogs. So anyway, but they love it. I'm saving a little bit of money now. I mean, it's really not, it's very minimal, but I know what's going in it. This is way better. I've even tried it once, and it tasted exactly like what's in it, like blueberry meat. But I know what's in it. It's organic. I know my dogs are eating, and I know that they're not going to get poisoned. Or if they do, it's because I accidentally did it, which would make me feel terrible. So anyway, I really like this. They like it. You just throw whatever you want. There's a lot of recipes online. I kind of just made it my own because they are getting most of their nutrients and stuff from the dry dog food I give them. But I think canning and baby food, if you have children, apparently like that really does save you money. So look into it. This, oh, the 3 hours of work lasts 4 months. Just saying, 4 months. Because once you can it, it's sealed, so you can make a whole big bunch of it. I just got 16 or 18 jars full. I can't remember. So, canning your dog food. Next is, and I'm sure you've heard this, and a lot of people are probably like, oh my gosh, Colt, whatever, or whatever. This is Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I finally tried them because I was like, okay, they're kind of, there was a couple, like this one I really wanted. I think it's called Flamethrower. And I wanted it in the spotlight. So I was like, okay, they're really cheap and people really like them. And I looked at all the people's and their swatches and I was like, okay, whatever. They have great eyeshadows. And she's starting to make a lot more stuff. And so I am on Snapchat with her, and she Snapchats me back sometimes, and I get really excited because I'm a child and I'm a nerd. But like, I'm like, it's almost like a mini celebrity. But she used to be a teacher, so that is my heart. She used to be a music teacher. I used to want to do music and performance until I realized I was crazy. But like, I love music. I was super involved in that. So she was not an older time. She was a music teacher, and she like went with her other talents and created Makeup Geek, and they're cruelty free. Now she definitely does not shop cruelty free. She puts like leather bags on like Snapchat and stuff all the time. I'm like, stop it. But anyway, I really like her. I really think she has like just a sweetheart. Subscribe to her channel. She's just a nice, kind person. And like I said, there's been a couple times I've Snapchat her and she's snapped me back. Like, I can't even keep up with like the 10 comments a day I get. Like, that's awesome. So I will swatch a couple of these for you. This is one of the newer ones. Let's just take a couple. I'll take the ones that I was excited about. Now, you know what peach smoothie looks like because you know that I use it in almost every tutorial. Tell me if you guys like the tutorials. I feel like not a lot of people watch them, and there's a lot of tutorials out there on YouTube, so if you guys don't like them, then I won't do them. So, yeah. But if you like them, I will do them. Okay, so we'll do Poppy. This is one of the newer ones. And the thing I love about these is most of the time, there are a couple of them that I'm like, oh, this isn't as good as the rest. So in the spotlight, now I'll talk and I'll just show you all these at once. This is Fortune Teller. But anyway, there's a few that, you know, aren't as great as the rest, of course, but they're very pigmented, they're very creamy. These foiled ones, you do have to put on with like kind of a more dense, thick, rough brush, I think, or your fingers. I love putting them on with my fingers. So this is Flamethrower, and this is Poolside. So pretty. Okay, so Poppy is this one, and it is not as pigmented, but I kind of like it now that I've learned which way I like to use it. I actually like to use it on top of my transition color and have it peeking over the top because it is a like corally orangey reddish color. That's a lot. And so, you know, you don't want like, if it were darker and more pigmented and brighter, it probably would look crazy, but I really like it peeking out there. And it goes with a lot of, especially warm colors, I think. So this is, I think, in the spotlight. Yes. And this is one of the foiled ones. And just look at the shimmer on that. And I love it. Love it. I wear it quite often. And it's one of these, I really like this because you can just put your transition on in the spotlight and just put like a little bit of dark, like Cocoa Bear or something, right there, and you're ready to go. And you look like you spent time on yourself. This, I think, is a very unique color. It's Fortune Teller. It is a very shimmery, almost like green gold, like has very, I don't know, it's pretty. But I got it because it's something that I have. Like, I have some golds, but not, like, it's very yellow. But it's pretty, and, oh, I'm wearing it today. It's right there. So I didn't put it on with as thick as I normally would. I put it on very lightly because it is very pigmented, because I didn't want like the disco kind of look today. So it's not as pigmented on my eyes as it actually normally would be. And this is probably my favorite. It's so pigmented and it's such a fierce color. But this is Flamethrower. And I hope that the camera is doing it justice. I don't know if it is. And then Poolside. It's another color that I got because I don't really have. I have it on, but it's going to be hard to tell because I put navy eyeliner on and then I put that Poolside over it. So it's going to be hard to tell. It's a lot darker on my eyes than it is on here because I used it to smudge the color. But I really like Makeup Geek. I like her story. She is very kind, very funny. Like not like funny comedian or anything, like, but just like has such a good personality, and I really do like to support her. I don't know her. I don't have any sponsors, please. But if she asked me, I would be like, yes. But they're very cheap. The one thing I didn't like at first about them is they just come in little packages like this. And so you need to get a Z palette. I just made this. Like, let's just be honest, because I'm not going to pay $20 for a Z palette. But now that I have makeup that I've actually depotted some of my other, depotted? Sure, whatever. I've actually done some of my other makeup and taken them out of their containers because I like having just my own little palette. So I think one day I'm going to sit down and make a few more of these Mandy Z palettes, M palettes, and so that I can, and then take like more of my stuff out, because I would like to have like a blush one. I think there's just a lot of my single eyeshadows that I don't use because I don't see them as often. Okay, back to, let's do the next weird one and then we'll go back to makeup. Fanny packs. So I used to use like a working belt, just like a little 2-pocket belt to train my dogs, and that I had to keep sewing it because it was ripping apart. It was only like $3. And I was like, I need something that I can have that's easily accessible, that has pockets, and I didn't want to buy one of those dog belts because they were expensive and I didn't think they were cute. So anyway, fanny packs, and like, so I've actually been wearing this out when I'm not going with my dogs. Like, I may have worn it yesterday. Well, that was a dog event. They had a pup crawl where you could bring your dogs, so I bought 4 ounces of beer and I drank like 1. And then I had a Coca-Cola because I'm still a little sick and then I just don't like beer. But anyway, but I had this with me and wore it out in public because I'm confident in myself. Anyway, fanny packs, and I love DARE. I did the DARE program. Give me a like if you did the DARE program. Do they even do that anymore? It was excellent. Excellent. I have a funny story about the DARE graduation, but I'm not going to tell you because I feel like this video is 20 minutes long already. Okay, this, you guys need to know about this. If you have the Anastasia Brow Wiz, you need to know about this because you're paying too much money. And I love Anastasia, love them. And you know, NYX probably stole their idea. I'm sure Anastasia was the first one who ever did this. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Ulta all the time has buy one get one half off NYX or buy one get one free NYX, or sometimes they'll buy 2 get 2 free. So this is $9.99 regularly. I got mine buy one get one half off. I bought something else with it, and I was like, wasn't thrilled with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but I also had a brown color that was supposed to be universal, and I like to have reddish eyebrows. I don't want brown eyebrows. I think they look ashy on me a lot of times, or they look drawn on, which they are. I like this better than my, where is it? I like this better than this. I think this one gives, if I want to spend a lot of time on my eyebrows, not even the time I normally spend on it using this, somebody has an itch, then this is what I would use because it looks more natural, but it takes more time. This is a lot quicker. I have a little bit more control over it. I draw them on, they look fake, and then I take this little end and I blend it out, and I love them. I love this. I love this. Okay, so get it, check it out. It's pretty new. I think it's only been out for like maybe 2 months. And the good thing about Ulta, the one thing I love about Ulta, if you don't like it, you have 60 days to return it. Keep your receipt. And even if you, like, a lot of times I order stuff online because you get better deals online, which pisses me off because I like to shop in stores. But anyway, so I order online, and if I don't like something, I take it back to the store, which is actually bad because then I end up buying more things, like this. This was when I was returning something. Okay, we'll go with another next item. This is, I think this is their old packaging too. I've had this a while. I've done maybe 2 tutorials. I've at least done one where I use this. And this is the I Have a Headache. It's just their single eyeshadow, nude matte shadow. This is so chalky looking, but it is beautiful and pigmented, and white goes with every, like, you want to make sure you're not overdoing the white because you could look like you're crazy from the 80s and stuff, but white is so good. It's not going to show up very well on my white hand, but anyway, it's pigmented. Just trust, at least, like, if you don't trust me on anything, trust me on this. It is very pigmented. NYX is cheap. They're inexpensive, and I just love this. And I have a few other whites. For one, this is matte. I like that it's matte. My other ones, most of them have shimmer in it, and they're not as pigmented. They're not. This in the spotlight, and I've already rubbed them off a little bit, was probably the closest thing to as bright of a white, like as pigmented of a white, and it's not completely white. So, and it's not supposed to be. So I really recommend this NYX eyeshadow. I mean, it's very pigmented, easy to place. When I use it, because it is a little bit of a chalky material, when I use it, I just tap it there. I just, you know, stamp it in there. I don't ever really use a brush for it because I think it would get everywhere. But I've never even tried, so I don't know. It might not have a lot of fallout. I think it would. And I've had a lot of people recently say they love Ulta, they hate Ulta brand. There are some things that I love from them, like I loved a couple of their mascaras. I will talk to you about why I love their mascaras in a second, because I do see why people do not like them. But this is my favorite, one of my favorite cheek colors. It's called Exposed, and it's just called cheek color. And Ulta always has a sale on their stuff. And it is like a little bit of a corally, nudish orange color. I'm wearing it right now. I barely put any on today because I didn't want a full face of blush. The bad thing about it is it's not extremely pigmented, so one swipe you're not going to get all your blush on. You're going to need to swipe a little bit. I actually don't mind that with blush because sometimes I can be very heavy-handed, and if it's very pigmented blush, I have just clowned myself out. So I really like this. I think it looks good on, it's a lot more pigmented when you put liquid foundation on. Like right now I'm not wearing any face makeup except for blush. I don't even think I have concealer on today. So it was harder to put on a dry face, or if I just use powder. But I really like it. It was cheap. It's worth trying. If you don't like it, take it back. But it's called Exposed, and I think it's a perfect spring and summer shade. It goes with pretty much any eye look I've done, but it's definitely good for if you want kind of like a natural but sunny look. I love it. Okay, this is It Mascara. This is a sample. It's called Hello Lashes. It's 5-in-1 clinically proven mascara. I don't know what it's clinically proven to do. And I thought I saved the box. I did not save the box. Let me check. I did save the box. Clinically proven mascara with lash ball detailer. What is it proven to do? Clinically proven to increase lash length and volume. Okay, so, and this is in the color, I guess black, I don't know. So I'm wearing that today, and I really was in a hurry, so I didn't even get to spend as much time. Here's the issue with me. I have a kind of oily skin, so a lot of times there's really nice, like Benefit, they're not cruelty free, don't buy them, but Benefit has great mascaras. And even like I have Lorac, this is an old sample that I've been trying to use. I think they're cruelty free. I can't figure out if Lorac is cruelty free or not. But anyway, I've had this for a while, and I really like how it looks on my eyelashes, but I lied. This is what I'm wearing today, guys. This is not what I'm wearing today. Sorry. But anyway, I wear this all the other times. Whatever. But anyway, this is by Mandy's Magnificent Monthly Must Have them. So anyway, but Lorac and like a lot of the creamier mascaras, they transfer up here within a couple hours. Today was very hot, and I just did my makeup like 4 hours ago. If I would have been outside, especially within an hour or two, this would have transferred. Since I didn't spend as much time on it, I didn't really do the tips of my lashes as well, but this Lorac probably within 6 to 8 hours will transfer, and it doesn't always, it's decent, but like the Benefit within 2 hours on a dry day where my skin is not being so crazy oily. So the reason I say this is because like I recommended an Ulta eyelash or mascara a few months back. I need drier mascaras. I know that. They're not as easy to put on. They can look as luxurious if you spend a lot of time. And some people probably put it on better than I do, quicker. I do spend a lot of time on my eyelashes. This is a little bit drier, but it has the tip, kind of like Benefit's Yes They're Real or whatever. It has that same little wand, which I really like to get in my corners. I do not like this for the lower lash line because it is dry, and I do kind of have, I guess, longer eyelashes, so I do use a creamier, like I use that Lorac on my bottom lashes all the time. So I can do creamy down here, but it's when, like, if I smile or get excited, my eyelashes touch right there, and then I look crazy because I have like black smudges. So I don't have at least the running down the eyes problem. So this is my last product, but I just wanted to tell you, like, a lot of times if I'm recommending stuff, it's because it works for me. It may not work for everybody, but if I notice that that might be the case, I'll try to tell you. So if you're a person like me that has that issue sometimes, get this. I think this would be lovely for anybody else too, but I'm just telling you, like, you might try stuff and be like, man, Mandy, this is dry. What are you talking about? Well, I like drier mascaras for that reason, if that makes sense. It doesn't mean it's almost out though. So that was my summer Mandy's magnificent monthly must-haves. Let me know what some of yours are. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've tried some of these things and you liked them, you didn't like them, let me know. And again, I appreciate all your thoughts and prayers while I was sick, and I'll start trying to roll stuff out. I was gonna do boxes because I was like, I feel okay, and I was getting really bored. Really bored. Apparently I need to hold on to the wall. I don't know why. But I think I will take a break, and because I want to do a couple of videos like this. Okay. Thank you again for watching. Please remember, if you are going to get an animal, to check out your local shelters and rescues. You can get a perfectly good purebred dog. There's an 8-month-old Weimaraner that was just at the pound and somebody took home, because if not, I had a home for it. So you can get your purebred dogs too at rescues and shelters, and you're saving a life. And I appreciate the couple people who are sending me their dog pictures. Like, you don't understand, it makes my whole, like, week. I show people, I'm like, look at what somebody sent me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will be talking to you later. Bye.